times, bad times, bad times. Oh my god. I thought my mic was muted.
And I'll just read this tweet that I was going to read at you because I think it's funny.
Oh
From
no.
Chris Wolfhard on Blue. Well, I don't know what to call it. It's a post on Blue Sky. What the fuck do you call those? I don't even know.
Bloast? Blue Post?
No.
Also, isn't Blue Sky the name of the type of meth Walter White made?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure it was.
But yes.
So there's a social media platform named after meth now.
I don't think it's supposed to be named after meth.
Are you sure?
Barry.
Are you sure, though? You know how popular Breaking Bad was.
Yeah, but I feel like that would be a PR nightmare. And also a completely unsubtle satire of how social media makes people act sometimes.
Oh, that's fair.
But yes, the post is wearing the tie-dye I'm Ken shirt with a drive jacket and the Quattro Vagina aviators, emitting an AT field of mental illness so powerful people are reduced to soup by the sheer kinetic force if they get too close.
Why did somebody make a post about me?
Would you wear all of that?
Yes!
Including the Ken shirt?
Yeah, probably.
Odd.
What's the Ken thing anyway? I don't
It's
know.
from Barbie.
Oh, maybe. I probably would, yeah. I mean, I am gender fluid, you have to remember. Am I enough for you, Cassie?
I'd be very disturbed if you were anything like Ken from that movie.
Yeah, that's fair.
Where a big part of that movie is like Ken's, unlike Barbie characters, Kens don't usually have jobs.
That is kind of depressing. But then again, I don't exactly have a job right now either.
But like, there's no real purpose to their existence except being trophy boy, you know? Look, you'd still want to have something that's you beyond hanging out on the beach.
Yeah, that's fair.
You'd like to have more to you than just beach.
Yeah, like if I got converted into a femboy vampire or something, I'd still collect Transformers.
Yeah, like even that would be more than most of them have, you know?
Yeah, that is pretty fucked up. Wow, how is it that the Sodi clan I wrote is more socially correct?
They're not a weird reflection of how people view the story of Barbie.
You know, that's fair. I still need to actually watch that movie because I have heard it's very good.
I've seen a little bit of it.
Well, then would you prefer we watch all of the previous Barbie movies?
I actually remember when I was a kid, I actually really liked the Swan Lake one.
Should we do that as a podcast series?
Yes.
Watching the old Barbie movies?
Holotran 4's Dream House.
Oh, that would be great. My dream house, you said. So the Spencer Manor from Resident Evil 1?
But Barbie color.
Nice.
Is that your dream house?
Kinda.
Like the Spencer Manor.
Especially the secret lab where you can build tyrants.
Barbie.
Yeah.
Barbie tyrant?
Yeah!
Imagine that.
I've created the wait. Oh god. Oh god! That's a king! I just came up with a plot to a bimbofication comic.
A bimbofication comic that's a porn parody of Barbie and Resident Evil.
I'm okay with this.
Any artists out there, that idea's free.
Oh, who should I hang out with? Might as well hang out with my love, Wanda Maximoff.
I'm gonna go be jealous now.
I thought you hated Wanda.
How do you think I'm being jealous of her?
Oh, I thought you.
Look, I would like Wanda if she didn't have that huge red mark in her storyline of commits genocide and everyone's, no, how dare you make her face consequences?
Admittedly, she does get the allowed to plead insanity defense.
Yeah, but at the same time, she should get some level of consequences instead of all the Avengers
really
acting
aren't
like,
what I expected.
no, she's an Avenger. We protect her on our own. Murdered.
Agatha and Care
Turn off.
told so many stories.
There we go.
The idea
Oh, is that why I was running like that?
A little bit. But it is. The Abby always runs weird.
I look very different now.
What changed?
3 centuries in the ground cleared up my pervasive acne.
They failed to mention
Huh?
that.
You seemed really focused on something.
Disgusting.
It shouldn't be this easy. I always pictured a gulf between us.
The other Midnight Suns only had good things to say about you. I looked forward to meeting you.
I'm sorry it was under such negative circumstances.
The real you. I do not hold Lilith's control against you. You should not hold it against yourself, either.
This is nice. It feels better than I deserve.
No, it is exactly what you deserve.
And that is...
A chance.
Okay, what should I give Wanda as a gift here?
I appreciate the invitation.
Hmm?
You're getting good enough. I might let you call me Logan. When I woke up this morning, the Red Skull was the furthest thing from my mind. Yet now it seems he's a key player, even from beyond the grave.
In my experience, the grave is but a way station, not a destination.
Every time I think I've got my mind wrapped around this conflict, I get thrown a curveball.
Finding that artifact beneath Mount Wundagore destabilized me as well.
Here's hoping Strange can figure out what exactly this God Killer is. If the Red Skull had it, then it's nothing good.
Earlier, you mentioned the Red Skull was drawn to the occult?
Like a fly to a rotting carcass. How much do you know about World War II?
I did not realize there was a World War I.
I'll just sum it up. Red Skull was a man whose ambition knew no limits. And when our world didn't give him enough, he looked beyond it for even more power.
A very dangerous man indeed.
And we're all safer that he's no longer among the living.
I think the world is safer because you are here protecting it, not because this Red Skull is gone.
I'm just one man, Hunter. It's all of us together that keeps the world safe. That includes you, Tony, Caretaker. Even the ghosts around here do their part.
I wonder how the Red Skull came to share my mother's obsession with Cthon anyway.
Oh, I'm sure he tried to find your mother to help him. All part of his Project Gutmortar.
My mother never would have allowed him to share her power.
Well, I don't think he got that blade just to put it under glass, if you know what I mean.
He planned to use it all right.
Now we just need to figure out why Crossbones wanted me to have it. Whatever the Red Skull wanted with that weapon, it wasn't good.
What is this about the God Killer?
The hilt. It looks a lot like the metal your collar is forged from.
Orichalcum? How can that be?
I'm not sure it is. It's just a hunch. Strange should examine it. See if my hunch is right. Because if it is, the God Killer might be our best shot at taking my sister's life. Putting an end to all this madness.
Is that not what we all want? An end to this?
There's only 2.5 members of the Blood left in all creation, Hunter. When we defeat her, my only sister will be dead, and our kind will be nearly extinct.
I know this is hard, Sarah. But life as we know it will become extinct if we do not take hers.
I'm just sorry that the burden keeps falling to you. You must kill your own mother again. That must be incredibly difficult for you.
It is just my destiny.
A tragic destiny.
Tragic for me, but a happily ever after scenario for everyone else. And that is all that matters.
I fear sometimes I raised you to be too self-sacrificing.
You raised me to fight for the greater good.
Perhaps we shouldn't get ahead of ourselves too much. We're not even sure the handle of that blade is made of orichalcum.
Strange will find out.
Make sure he does.
What's troubling you, Sarah?
I see you have been reunited with your grimoire.
Actually, it's a diary. I'm not ready to be reading spell books again. At least not yet.
That's fair.
Making a new entry.
I am.
Ha.
About what?
Wow.
About you,
Huh.
actually.
My face freezing up. I think it might be.
I do hope it is an entry about my last victory, crushing Hydra and Lilin bones.
It's actually more about what a great friend you've been to me since I came back. You're the first person since Agatha who believed in me. I mean, really believed in me. So, I'm setting it in ink because I never want to forget how you took a chance on me.
Do not forget about Nico and Magic. It was their love for you that brought you back to the Abbey.
As I remember, you had a pretty big part in that too. Your friendship means more than you know. Although I'm still not sure I deserve it sometimes.
Oh, that's
What
relatable.
makes you say that?
Because I'm dangerous.
But you know that is exactly what makes you a formidable sorceress on the battlefield.
Sure, but it also makes me potentially deadly to my friends. I mean,
Fake
I'm
ass!
conjuring some spell or hexed some hellhound.
Is it just me, or are Wanda's pants clipping through her boots here?
Myself.
Yeah, no, they are. So more Batman stuff happened
Huh.
to deal with. So it looks like Jason died. But no.
Well, apparently I could
So
not live
after
out
it
there,
looks like
because I would be
did
dead.
die. Because
Wanda,
Zeranar went to the
digest.
fatal blow.
Ugh, don't do that
And
to
then
me,
immediately
Hunter. The thought of
fail
hurting
safe
you is not
personality
funny.
just Batman does.
I don't
No.
want to be the cause of anyone ever again.
And then it turns out
Except for Hydra, it is okay to cause them pain.
fine. There's like a weaker,
Right,
found like a
they're the
weaker
exception.
Lazarus, but remember all the gunk.
Uh-huh.
And Shadowhounds, Nest
Ant-Man.
Mothers,
Mhm.
level Lilith,
But it would have to
and
be
Lilith.
Lilith right
Do
away.
not forget to hurt them
Rigged it up.
too.
That the reason Bruce and Wayne
Okay, I get your point.
did do that. So when Jason
I
was
hope
like,
so,
who is
because
going to-
we need
Bruce was
you,
going to
Wanda.
want that.
We need you to
Jason
bring
was-
the
no,
pain.
let me.
Just be sure to aim it in the right direction, and you,
And basically,
We all will be fine.
Thanks,
Hunter.
Aw.
You feel
So
needed.
Jason
Sometimes
intentionally
that's
got
your
himself
friend.
killed and brought back to take Bernard down.
Oh, that's actually a huge relief.
Don't joke.
Hey, look at this picture frame in the corner of my room. Are you sure he'll ever stop doing that?
I've squared off against Hulk a lot of times.
Aw. It's sweet.
Did I ever tell you about the time the Hulk tore me in half?
This sounds like a story I cannot pass up.
I was in the path of a Category 5 Hulk smash storm.
Category 5 Hulk
Big
Smash
Green
Storm,
told
is
me
that what they
Farley
call
was
it?
wing night at his favorite pub, and I was the chief.
Well, that sounds absolutely horrible.
Then Hulk threw my legs 4 miles away from the rest of me.
What?
up a snow-covered mountain. Had to claw my way to him.
How did you survive?
That lovely, forceful bisection put my healing factor to the test. Had to find my legs by their scent. My scent, if you catch my drift.
As long as Lilith controls the Hulk, we are at a disadvantage.
Yep, and we're sorely lacking in the Hulk killer department.
From what I have seen, it is going to be an all-hands situation.
We could call ourselves the Hulk Smashers.
Obviously, you will take the lead.
Because of my natural leadership ability and excellent motivational skills.
Yes. What you said. All those things, absolutely.
And also the healing
And
factor.
also, the healing factor.
Great. The classic throw Logan at the Hulk plan. Well, no matter what, we are sorely lacking in the Hulk killer department. Anytime someone wants my opinion, it means we're really screwed.
Remind me not to brainstorm with you anymore.
Makes sense. I'm more of a claws out kind of guy. Anyway, glad you enjoyed our little Hulk survivors group. We'll meet again if we survive him next time.
After seeing Banner's soul twisted under Lilith's control, I see why Bruce used to doubt himself so much. He mistrusts the green brute because deep inside, Banner doesn't trust himself. Another thing he and I have in common.
There is still hope for Banner.
Yes, there is always hope. But do you think it's possible I'll ever see Bruce Banner in the same way ever again?
You know that was not Banner, right? Same as it was not you, Wanda Maximoff, who devastated the Sanctum Sanctorum?
Point taken, Hunter. I owe Bruce the same kindness I've been shown here at the Abbey. I do believe I can forgive him. Forgetting, however.
You are not alone, Wanda. When the time comes, we will face your demons, our demons, together.
Thank you, Hunter. That gives me some strength.
But since there's supposed to be some rainier weather and it's supposed to cool down, we went ahead and unplugged the air conditioner so that we could go ahead and continue streaming.
Ah, I see you have been reunited with your grimoire.
I've squared off against Hulk a lot of times over the years. None of them are pretty.
Dr. Banner used to be the upside to the Hulk.
Hi, Cassie. Man, it was weird how the electricity did that. I am going to be so mad if something happens again as I'm loading up this mission. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, that reminds me. Didn't Storm recently in the comics end up basically confessing that she kind of hates Spider-Man? What the fuck?
This is as close as you'll get to a straight fight. Take that thing down. They really want me gone. Show no mercy. We'll move on it now.
You are too weak for this fight. Your mother abandons you.
I will deliver you from her grasp.
They cannot possibly match your strength.
Good one!
Brace yourself. Now that was something.
Man, those dogs really don't like Storm.
You win. You are a threat. You chose this path. Now you must follow it. I'm not going anywhere. I'm used to being outnumbered at this point. Too late to run now. I would say that qualifies as amazing. The forces of nature conspire against us. Okay, that was awesome. I called look at the sky. The elements bow to me. I saw a move like that once, centuries ago. Their intentions haven't changed. Together with me. I picked the right partner. This is what you came for. Leave
leave some for the rest of us.
None will be spared. I am weakened.
Here we go again.
I am still the center of attention.
We've done it. Excellent work.
Ah, there we go. Ah, yes, the cis urge to have massive tits. All guys have that, right, Cass?
So many. So many.
Oh boy.
What if she's not ready? We ask for too much of her sometimes.
I don't want to make her do anything she's not ready for either. But we all know she's the only one who can face him.
They're going to ask me to kill the Hulk, aren't they?
Yeah.
Nico,
Oh, actually,
you're a
it
badass
is
blood witch. What about you?
I might not be packing as much
Hmm.
firepower
I've
in
been
the
getting emails
magic
for a while,
department
but
as we're gonna need.
ordering from Uber
Hate to
Eats,
say
the best
it,
one
but
that
she is more
that on
powerful
DoorDash.
than me. Like,
That's
way
fair,
more
but,
powerful. Plus, she
words.
knows what we're dealing with firsthand. It's gotta be her.
Yes.
What if
Be
she
nice
doesn't want to? We shouldn't make
I
her.
think people understand.
Then one of us needs to convince her.
I'll speak.
I mean, we had A&W last week with what I
Fair.
had left from Predicate.
If you think she's up to it.
We will see.
One,
is
if
it
Tyrant,
settled?
if
Meeting
Vulture
over?
sells, I'll take a little of that.
Yes, Robbie.
How
You're
about that?
excused.
That's
you can
fair.
Go back to playing video games.
Rad. Because
Go to
I'm
KFC
about
and
this close
out of
to
being here.
finally leveling up.
Yeah, that's
But
fair.
you cannot do
Unless
it
you
before
went
the
in
fun
and
eats
picked it
your
up. I don't
controller.
track
Oh,
very
you know what, Magic? You're on.
Well, I did interview there once,
Oh.
and they ghosted me.
I enjoy getting out there, even if the outcome is uncertain. Well, crap.
Nico says I'm Pan. Do I look like a chef to you?
My suit's not really that breathable. I do not think I was supposed to overhear that. I wasn't eavesdropping, which is an actual thing I can do, but I swear that's not what happened.
I'm feeling.
Oh, hello there, Cassette Cryptid.
Could use a shot of Tony Stark Drive energy drink.
Did you have a rough night's sleep?
Yeah, I could feel the symbiote rolling around all night and it kept me up. What about you?
My mother sometimes communes with me while I sleep.
So, like a nightmare?
How's it going, Cryptid?
I'm not sure.
It's hard
Man,
to
it
get a
would
good
be
night's
kind of
sleep
cool if
with
one of
everything that's
Soundwave's
happening.
cassettes had a cryptid-based
I
robot
know
mode,
she
wouldn't it?
The symbiote doesn't sleep, so part of me is always active.
What does the symbiote do while you sleep?
It watches hours and hours of cable news.
Of course it does.
That sounds educational.
No, these programs are about human politics. Nothing educational about them.
Oh, thank you, Cryptid. I appreciate it. Let's give Eddie Amazing Fantasy 15.
Oh, cool. I probably won't throw this away.
Oh my god, I give Eddie the first Spider-Man appearance and his reaction is, oh cool, I probably won't throw this away. And I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good.
It's good to take a break from knocking heads. Oh, Hunter, you almost scared me sneaking up on me like that.
I did not think anything could scare you.
There are a few things. Running out of my favorite kind of peanut butter, joining Captain America for a workout, then realizing it's leg day.
That is quite a list.
Oh, so you do skip leg day, Eddie. I'm not surprised. But then again, I've seen your thighs. They're relatively well built in the comics.
Do you speak from experience?
Yeah, it wasn't pretty. I can take a punch with the best of them, but that green behemoth's knuckles hit like a bullet train. Makes my blood run cold. You seem way too relaxed about this. Take it from someone who knows. The Hulk is a fearsome opponent.
How did you and the Hulk come to blows?
It's complicated. A case of mistaken identity.
How? You each have a distinctive appearance.
It's New York. A lot of us freaks blend together.
Oh, that's really cool. I really want to own a copy of AF-15, but
we call him the Hulk.
It's a bit, yeah.
Before I died,
Not in the cards right now.
I'm guessing it wasn't mean or green.
It referred to the broken husk of a ship that ran aground. Even the mightiest vessel capsizes under a torrent of waves.
So, we're the waves?
Oh, Cassie!
You are a fearsome storm of waves.
I gifted Eddie a copy of Amazing Fantasy 15. You know what he said?
My other was feeling
Oh, cool! I probably won't throw this away. Oh, why do I have an urge to pet Eddie Brock's head?
Wow, the Hunter's polycule in your timeline is getting expansive.
Oh, doggy.
You are the best girl. You know that, right?
What the hunter said. Do you still agree with my shirt?
Yes, Cyclops is right.
Even though Cyclops' current actions are leading back to the old status quo coming back?
In all fairness, it's only happening because they had to do with fucking Mr. Sinister Elder God. and
Yeah.
and a whole organization that started out having anything resembling a point, then became more and more just mustache twirling villain.
You know, I once played bass for mustache twirling villains.
Hulk tore out the bridges. Roads are gone.
Yeah, you were acting really different then.
We'll get you additional air support.
I wonder why.
Fly people out.
That's a negative.
That's straight to
Our
us
orders
all.
have changed. We're taking a more aggressive stance to secure the country.
I know you were asking, Tiff, but I'm going to say my favorite is actually a tie between Kane and Otto as the more heroic, superior Spider-Man. They're both so bad at being good,
You're
but
moving my mouth!
Listen, Agent, whatever. This is Tony Stark.
I speak through you to speak the truth. Kane and Otto are best boys.
I disagree. Miles and Miguel are the best spiders. And the classic comic versions. The movie versions just are so out of character.
Yeah, it's... What they did with Miguel was really offensive.
I hate it when people don't listen to me.
Oh, great. Take the mixed race character and make him known for being big and aggressive and a big aggressive asshole. That it doesn't come off as iffy at all.
You know, I've always wanted to see Miguel and Miles actually bond in the comics through their shared Hispanic heritage.
No, it was, well, in all fairness, it wasn't, I hope it wasn't because of the writers. It was like, they started out like, yeah, no, the mutants are kind of a threat to humanity, at the world as it is. Like, we don't trust them with all, like, the super medicines. And they were acting kind of shady at first, I will admit. But then they devolved more and more to, we hate mutants because we're racist. We're so evil.
And weirdly enough, one of the more well-known mutant organization, villain or anti-mutant villain organizations was instead used as a anti-venom villain.
Than he has ever been.
Yeah, Orchis was really stupid, and I thought the characters were scum who deserved no sympathy from the start, but at least there was something to them other than more generic, ha ha ha, we hate mutants because reasons.
Anyway, it's time to go beat up the Hulk, probably.
Oh, what do you think of the fact that after things went to shit, Kurt became a night spider person as cover?
I did like the Kurt Wagner Spider-Man costume. It's just a shame that it didn't also come with, oh, by the way, I also have a bunch of spider powers now, too. I just started spitting wet webs.
Well, he could have just, since Peter has organic web shooters, he could have probably just adapted some.
Peter doesn't have organic web shooters anymore. He hasn't in a while. Not since One More Day.
He should still be able to adapt some.
Hey, I could try fastballing every star satellite in the sky at him.
And also, Kurt proceeded to end up seducing the villain going after him. Silver Face.
Yeah.
In front of you. Nice entrance.
Indeed. Hey, it's the ghost.
Yeah, Toei Spider-Man and the classic Spider-Punk are great. I don't hate the movie version, but it seems just a little off compared to the original Hobie.
And it bugs me as to how everyone now knows Hobie as Spider-Punk and known Spider-Punk.
Yeah, when he was originally the Prowler.
Yeah,
How Miles is more associated with the Prowler than Hobie these days.
Yeah, it just really genuinely annoyed. No, go on, bring Morbius. I dare you.
No.
Aw.
Bringing the man with a healing factor to deal with the Hulk.
Fair. Hey!
Oh, I should go get some items into my inventory before heading in.
Well, why not bring 2 with healing factors?
I'm not, because Wanda is required, and so am I.
Have you considered trying that mod that lets you have 4 people on your team?
Maybe, but I want to play through the game unmodified before playing with mods.
That's fair.
I just have that policy with most games.
I don't think there's many mods for the game, honestly. With how
yeah, a lot of the costume mods seem kind of not much.
It's because they entirely failed at marketing this game in every way.
This should be useful.
And you know it.
I mean, honestly, they probably also should have just done an XCOM like.
No, I like this gameplay. I think it stands out more. This is like a comic fight construction game. You know what I mean?
Yeah. The Hobgoblin should be more associated with Prowler than Miles. I mean, you're not wrong. Hobie did fight the Hobgoblin a few times back in the day, didn't he?
Yeah.
When he was first starting to become more of an anti-villain.
My problem with
Van Mech. He has a Van Mech? Is that something in a Spider-Verse event I haven't seen
it's
yet?
It's in the comics. I don't know if it's a Spider-Verse event. It's basically the Megas.
Oh my god! Like Megas XLR?
Yes!
My god!
Like Van had on this mech.
Oh, that sounds fucking amazing!
And they fought a more vaguely Ava-looking corporate auto mech.
Oh, that is amazing.
But also, it's also a somehow.
Or no, let's bring. Yeah. Make this a full Midnight Suns team. No Avengers with us.
You're still salty about that.
You know what I'm more salty about? That it's also an entirely new Midnight Suns team and not the original one from the comics in the slightest.
Yeah. So the same problem you have with
Spider-Man. Like, why is Morbius DLC? He was a core member of the original team.
I'll tell you why. Because the movie was coming out and they thought they could leverage that into more people buying the DLC for extra cash.
Yeah. Also, why is Johnny Blaze just a dick in this?
Kind of is.
Yeah, but come on. He should have been a recruitable party member.
From knocking Chthon's temple down to its foundation.
And Danny Ketch is nowhere to be seen here, despite him being the main Ghost Rider when this story originally happened in the comics. What, does just nobody remember there are other Ghost Riders who aren't Johnny Blaze or Jaime?
Practicing, hour after hour, trying to control your powers. Well, dear, I think you're finally ready to screw it all and let go.
Oh, wow.
Dislike that word? Now you see why. Daughter of Transia, at last you return home. Surrender your pain to me, and I will make you whole once more.
Robbie is great, and the Hell Charger is awesome, but Danny, they should have had all of the Ghost Riders in here. You know, Danny, Johnny, a bunch of them, you know? Maybe even bring Alejandra in here. Like, everyone forgets we had a girl Ghost Rider that had a whole big redemption story arc that just went unfinished. Like, she finally made peace with Johnny and everything after giving him his powers back, but she still had some Ghost Rider powers too, and
I can do it again.
I love Robbie. We should have a team-up book that's just Alejandra coming back and teaming up with Robbie as a sort of buddy cop Ghost Riders book. That would be so cool.
Some characters where I was mostly exposed to like little bits of their stuff, you know, as a kid, because my comics were like so weird.
You're right. Ghost Rider media is unfortunately really lacking right now, and I think part of it is because Disney doesn't have the merch rights to Ghost Rider right now. They have the film rights, but not the merchandise rights.
Yeah.
It was a good try, at least. They're not all that interested in anyone else.
Only the innocent. My power knows no limits. Prepare yourselves.
Where have I seen that before? You're not going to like this.
I think the merch rights for Ghost Rider might still be slightly owned by Fox or Sony, I'm not sure. Either that or Disney does own the rights and they just don't think it'll sell because hell. I know there's barely any Ghost Rider Hasbro Marvel Legends, unfortunately. And they were just asking too much for the HasLab Hell Charger. And they threw in too much stuff that just had nothing to do with Robbie.
Trifling creature.
You're in trouble now. Chaos unleashed. It's the least I can do.
That should help.
500. Or 400, somewhere around there. Which, even for a vehicle meant to hold 6-inch figures, is still way too much, especially compared to other vehicles in that scale. They were... Yeah! You know? Like, I've seen full-on remote-controlled cars in that scale that were more affordable. Yeah, no wonder it didn't get funded, huh?
Serve Lilith in return for this gift. Her wrath through my hand.
I'll live to fight another day.
More lambs to the slaughter.
None can escape.
Yeah.
Welcome
be this way, Banner. Don't listen to her voice. You have to fight it.
I listen to Mother. Look at what she's done for me.
Lilith will extract a price for everything she has given you. She does nothing out of charity.
You still don't see it, Hunter. But you will. Very soon.
Yes. Come to me, child.
How invigorating. The advantage is mine. Behold the light's gift.
Thanks for the assist.
Yeah. They were asking for a crazy amount for the Hell Charger. I'm gonna have to end my turn. Good thing everybody's in good health now, though.
Mother has given me the greatest of gifts. She
I will not be defied.
Ah.
There's no risk of injuring Dr. Banner in this fight, right? Right?
She doesn't ask much in return, only an end to your meddling. This must
Oh, that would be pretty cool. You know, it'd be even cooler? All the Spider Mechs combining into a Spider Megazord. Why has that not happened yet? Considering Leopardon is what inspired the creation of Megazords in the first place.
can't keep this up forever. He'll just keep getting stronger.
You just need enough time to purge Lilith's corrupting influence on his mind.
Something to be done in haste.
Mother will always shield me.
Their time is short.
Sometimes the legends are true.
Accept your fate. This will be
I'm imagining more like the Shin Universe mecha style. You know that horrifying thing where Ultraman, Ava, and Kamen Rider 1's bike all fuse together into some sort of weird Megazord? I'm imagining like that.
her fire burns inside me.
Oh yeah, Ava 01 was one of the arms on that mech too. Or was she one of the legs? I can't remember.
Nothing matters, but here come their friends.
Maybe I should be flattered.
Oh, look up Shin Japan Hero. Shin Universe Robo. SHIN Shin. It's fucking deranged.
No mercy for the servants of Lilith. You were too close. Your mother abandons you. The advantage is mine.
Right?
Chaos consumes you. I'm glad someone was watching my back.
You know that's not enough. This will not go well for you. I must break you.
shaken their confidence.
Behold the power of chaos.
Unfortunately, I heard the Shin Universe Robo toy itself isn't all that good, which is a little disappointing.
Whoever gets the job done.
Should be useful.
None can escape me.
With those powers, I would have guessed you were aligned with Lilith.
Apparently the legs were really unstable and some of the connections were really weird.
They are still set on me.
I see your struggle with me.
Something is wrong.
Vengeance is needed. Know their fear. Is that the best you've got? Mother's anger flows through me.
I'm flattered to have held their attention. I had hoped to avoid ever fighting the Hulk. Has anyone beaten him?
The light will carry you onward. Welcome assistance. assistance?
Yeah, just a bit.
Know our power.
No, the original Shockwave. Interesting.
That will never stop me. None will be stopped. You are not worthy of her. Mother will have you will see.
Ooh, there goes Robbie.
Friend is down.
They have not lost interest. Now I see why everyone is always so concerned about Dr. Banner's mental well-being.
Vengeance returns.
Your actions have consequences.
Leave some for the rest of us.
Chaos consumes it. Looks like good triumphs over evil this time around.
I will bring you into the light.
Chaos unleashed.
I saw a move like that once, centuries ago.
Invulnerable. Okay, that's concerning.
They are set on coming after me.
Oh. That's bullshit. Immune to all damage for infinite turns? Are you kidding me? How am I supposed to work around that?
You have been
strength of chaos energy.
Let's look some.
Having second thoughts about this? I'm not surprised.
Okay, well.
I can only imagine what sins they were guilty of to deserve that.
Help them. Still keeping their eyes on me.
Can we possibly hope to defeat this hulking beast? What happens to the doctor if we do?
Should be.
Just what I needed.
Once again, Lilith's servants fall. Lilith herself could not best me. What makes you think you will fare any better? I am impressed.
Mother has decided.
That wasn't very nice.
Mother and daughter.
changed their plans. Hulk, please? No smash? The power of the light. Now that was something. I cannot seem to focus.
Is he? Any moment! Ignite.
What is it you said, Agatha?
Screw it!
Ego sum tenebris, et venium titanium sum iubit dominus! Ego sum tenebris, domum domini precepta!
This is why Sarah has such high blood pressure.
Sure you're okay?
I will be.
So will he.
It has been a long day, so if you are going to reprimand me for acting recklessly, do it quickly.
On the contrary, I've come here to congratulate you. We needed that win. We needed it desperately, and you delivered it to us. I want you to know, no matter what happens, you should feel proud of yourself for what you did today. You put my sister in her place and saved an Avenger while you were at it. You deserve all the kudos you can get.
I am just relieved that we were able to uncorrupt Banner and bring him back safely to the Abbey.
It's a wonder he's even alive after an ordeal like that. It must have been quite an encounter you had.
I saved Bruce!
I can see it in your collar. It seems to be on its last legs.
And of course my collar is breaking though because of that. Look at because of all the darkness the hunters absorb.
Is that what keeps you alive or something?
It keeps Lilith out.
Lilith's dark energy did cause the crack in it to deepen. It could use some mending.
Unfortunately, that's impossible. The collar you wear around your neck is irreplaceable. This is it. There are no replacements. It took all my ancestral powers to create it for you. Every last drop. There is nothing left. So in case you were ever wondering why I'm not Super Sarah, now you know. I gave up all my powers to protect you.
Sarah, I did not know. Your sacrifice. I do not have words to express how much it means to me. You are indeed Super Sarah.
You can repay me by doing everything in your power to prevent it from breaking completely.
You have my word. Even if I have to use chewing gum and a paper clip, this collar will hold.
Not sure if that's making me feel any better, but I appreciate the sentiment. I should consult with Agatha in the library, see if there's anything else we should prepare for as the prophecy approaches. I suggest you check in on Banner. I believe he's in the forge. I have no doubt he'd want to meet the warrior who saved him. Oh, and Hunter, good job today.
All right, all right. I'd like to make a toast.
I've been making excuses to people for years, trying to reconcile the great things I've done with the terrible things the other guy has done. But this time I have no excuses. I was the worst monster, not him.
Well, 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 look who's poking around Santa's workshop. Don't mind us. We just wanted to make sure you were getting cozy at your new haunted home away from home.
I guess this is where the yelling starts.
Nobody wants to play the blame game.
Correct. We are here to welcome you back, Bruce, not to yell at you.
Yeah, and to figure out what we need to do if we're going to face Lilith.
Hopefully Bruce has some first-hand knowledge that could help us.
Wanda,
There's no need for apologies. You're back now. You're home.
That's right, feel the feels later. Right now, it looks like Bruce could use a little help.
All I have are ideas right now. Lots of ideas. And no clue how to get started.
Uh-oh. Doc, know what this means?
Could this really be?
Oh, you know it. Time to pull an old-fashioned Avengers all-nighter.
I haven't had one of those since we had to brainstorm ways to smash Ultron sentries a few years back.
I remember that. Good times.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's get to work. Check back with us in the morning, Hunter. We will have something to share then.
We got a lot of work ahead of us. Definitely gonna be an all-nighter.
Hey, Hunter. Are you looking for Blade? He's,
I keep thinking about Banner's return. He has a long road ahead of him.
Yes, he has returned to normal. Maybe we should celebrate.
Normal. What is normal for people like us? Don't get me wrong. I'm happy those big green fists are on our side. But his path to full recovery will be a long one.
I see. So the problem is we have a brilliant scientist turned monster who must battle his inner demons or face losing control.
Yes, but the Hulk problem is a bit more complicated than that.
I was talking about you.
I see. You are implying that I have something to teach my fellow doctor. I suppose we could compare notes. Very astute, Hunter.
You can't use your spike.
Come on, let's toast.
Did you not just have one?
Yeah, but not with you.
What should we toast to then?
I don't know. There's so much to be happy about right now. You pick.
How about a toast to the safe return of Banner back to the Avengers fold?
Right. Let's drink to the guy who treated me like his magical lab rat for weeks.
No, Wanda. I want to drink to you saving him. You not only vanquished the Hulk, but you broke the spell my mother had over him.
I did really kick his ass, didn't I?
And I am sure he is grateful to you for it, just as Stark and Strange and the rest of his friends are.
Fine. Let's drink to the Hulk being back with his Avenger pals. May he never go bad Banner again.
So, how did it feel to face Lilith again? Was it as easy as you made it look?
I won't lie, I didn't think I could do it.
But you did.
Yeah, feels kind of surreal. You know who I wish was here right now to celebrate?
Who?
My dad and brother. I wonder what they would say if they saw me now. Saw who I grew up to be.
I am fairly certain they would think you grew up to be a real-life Saturday morning cartoon hero, like the ones your brother used to watch.
I like the sound of that. Beating up villains, teaming up with other superhero teams, facing a new plot twist every day. Becoming friends with resurrected chosen ones. You know, you're right. My life is like a television show. But sometimes I feel like I've been cast as too many different characters in my life and don't really know who I am or who I'm supposed to be.
Oh, that's unfortunately a mood I can relate to.
Sweet-natured orphan from Transia, or the scary Scarlet Witch. Because hell if I know.
If it makes you feel any better, I do not know who I am supposed to be either.
No way. You seem to have it all together.
See this collar?
Yeah, but by the looks of it, I won't be seeing it for long.
This is all that is stopping the darkness inside me from unleashing and causing me to go full demon. Well, in theory, anyway.
I hope it holds. I know how hard you've worked trying to not be like your mother.
It is a constant battle.
Just try not to psych yourself out about it. You've got enough on your plate to worry about. It's been great knocking back a few, but I should probably finish this drink and find some way to recharge. Fighting your mom really zapped my energy. Besides, I think Cap and Nico want to talk to you.
Get some rest tonight. You have accomplished much today.
You too, Hunter. I'm going to replay this day in my head over and over again for the rest of my life. Like one of my favorite episodes of that Vampire Hunter show.
Oh my god, Nico, what are you doing?
Having celebratory drinks with coworkers.
Where is Nico and what have you done with her?
She was too emo and gothy, so I traded her in for a happier, peppier model. Like one of those anarchist cheerleaders.
A cheerleader? Things are worse than I thought.
Oh, calm down. I'm not cheering for a high school football team. I'm cheering for you and Wanda. You two knocked Lilith on her ass and managed to jailbreak Banner's brain and bring him back. You both freaking killed it today. Told you everything would get better once Wanda was back.
Wanda would not be here if you had not broken all the rules to break Lilith's corruption over her.
I can't take all the credit. You're the one who said the incantation and absorbed the damage.
But there would have been no incantation without you. You dared to dabble in forbidden magic to bring back your friend. You should be commended.
Yeah, you know what? I'll take that.
I still never thought I would live to see the day.
It's just... we're actually starting to feel like a real family. Maybe a somewhat dysfunctional family with a ton of issues to work through, but still a family.
You know, you are like the younger sister I always wanted.
I hope you mean annoying little sister, because you're never gonna get rid of me. You're stuck with me for life. And if you borrow any of my clothes without my permission, ooh, I will murder you.
Here is to not murdering each other, then.
Ha! Here's to being cycle breakers. Okay, I've given you enough of my attention and praise. Time for me to give it to my girl Wanda. She did good today.
Yes, she did. Good talking to you, Nico.
You too, Hunter. Pat yourself on the back. You deserve it.
It just now struck me how relieved I am that Bruce is back here with us. I guess I didn't realize how some part of me must have given him up for lost.
Are you going to be okay?
Me? I'm feeling better than I have in days. Listen, we've all faced our share of defeats and setbacks lately. And trust me, I know we've got a long way to go before we can call it a night. But right now, I want to let you know how proud I am to be serving alongside you and watching your leadership.
I have always been a skilled hunter, Cap, but I was never much of a leader. What skills I have to lead the Sons into battle all came from you.
And my skills came courtesy of Uncle Sam. I think one of the best things we can do is pass along the best of what we know.
And like you, I hope the Sons learn from my example, because you never know what the dawn may bring.
Truer words were never spoken.
It appears that when you feel your feelings, they run quite deep.
I could go on, but I probably shouldn't. There's still so much to do.
And not enough hands to do it.
At least we gained a couple more. Hands, that is. 4 more if you count Bruce and the Hulk as separate people.
I do count Bruce and the Hulk as separate people. They provide different things for the team. And also, they are quite literally different personalities in there, so.
Next time, how about we do this on the actual moon?
We could, but you might need to hold your breath.
You could hold it for me.
Hi, Hunter.
We were privately discussing strategy.
Uh-huh.
On the privately.
They have a bet going as to whether or not you were... What is the phrase Nico taught me? Ah, yes. Moonwatch and chill.
Ghost Rider or not, Robbie is a dead man. Again.
I'm gonna wrap Peter in a cocoon and roll him down a few off-world mountains.
Everyone's getting a stake with their name on it.
Hunter, I'm saying this as a friend. Get lost.
Hunter, if you don't get out of here now, I'm gonna stake you.
Leaving.
Oh, hey there, Jericho. I was actually just about to wrap the stream up for the night. Keep it a short one. Let's just go to talk to caretaker, and that should be good for the night.
I take it you've talked to Banner.
I have.
How do you think he's readjusting?
I did not know Bruce that well before he fell, but he seems to be reacclimating in his way.
Yes, but is he all right?
In time, I'm sure he will be.
I still can't believe you and Wanda managed to bring him back. As I said before, this is a major win for us. We have the Hulk back on our side. It seems the tables have finally turned on Lilith.
Let us not make the mistake of underestimating her. We might think the tables have turned, but in reality, Lilith could have us right where she wants us.
I tend to agree, but I'm giving myself to optimism this time, even if it's the cautious variety. Well, I should probably get back to Agatha. She's been reminding me that it's okay to enjoy the wins when they happen. I suggest you do the same. Hunter, hello.
Okay, let's just go to bed to see if there's a cutscene regarding our caller breaking further, and then we can end the stream.
We've got reports coming in from multiple countries on multiple continents. This crisis truly is worldwide in scope.
Finally figured that out, did you?
No word yet.
It's green. And I thought the smog in LA was bad.
Yeah, I don't think we should be breathing this air.
It's gamma radiation. It's fine to breathe, as far as I know.
Yes, but it gives the sky quite a beautiful tinge of color, doesn't it?
Like the sky before a storm.
Anyone want to tell me what I'm looking at?
The storm is almost here.
And so is the midnight sun.
The prophecy is almost complete.
Kathan is making his way into our dimension.
Not if I have anything to do with it.
Let's go inside. We have work to do.
Whoa! Excuse... Hunter, we should, I should speak with you about what you did to me.
Is that an accusation?
Of course not. I am grateful, of course. It has been so long since I've thought for myself. I was so focused on understanding what was happening with the Hulk. That obsession was how I stumbled onto... to her. And by then it was too late. I always thought myself capable of... well, doesn't even matter. I made a choice, and the world paid for it. The Hulk is not to blame for once. All this destruction was the work of Bruce Banner.
I understand you. More than you know.
That's different. Early in life, you were infused with a power greater than you could control. You fought against the darkness within your whole life, with allies at your side to ground you.
From what little I know of your past, you just described the both of us.
That's different again. I'm old enough to know better. If I'm truly the fourth smartest person on Earth, How could I make such an unjustifiable mistake?
Dr. Banner, we all make destructive choices. What matters is how we rebuild.
I can see why your mother thinks so highly of you. I can still sense her, you know. Even though you freed me from her influence, she still resides in my head.
How? I removed the stain of Lilith's corruption.
My irradiation keeps me attuned to her thoughts and feelings. Not all of them, but enough. At this moment, her excitement grows as the prophecy nears its end.
Does the link go both ways? Does your presence threaten the Abbey?
The Abbey is open to her, Hunter. She can breach it whenever she desires.
That cannot be possible.
When Wanda chased you and the others through Limbo, she pierced the Abbey's barrier. That was all Lilith needed to enter.
If she has known that long, why not attack the Abbey directly?
Haven't you figured it out? She doesn't want to win.
Okay.
You agree?
I rose from the dead. My mother may actually destroy the world, and the sky is the color of your alter ego. Why should this surprise me?
Well, the thinnest of silver linings here is that Lilith doesn't want to destroy the world. Whatever her plans entail, they involve more than just killing the lot of you. Of us.
Dr. Banner.
Please, call me Bruce.
Bruce, in all the time I have known you, I realize how little I know about you. Would you mind telling me about yourself?
Not at all. My life is an open, irradiated book.
May I ask, when did you first...
Years ago, I worked on a device based on Howard Stark's original gamma. Instead, it unleashed a green-skinned manifestation. To lose control like that?
Are you and the Hulk different people, or is he an aspect of your personality?
I've heard contradictory conjecture from hundreds of experts. You see, I'm psychologically fascinating. Everyone has a pet theory. At this point, I think of the Hulk as a different person. Yet I also take full responsibility for his actions. It's why I betrayed him so deeply by working with Lilith. I'm supposed to be the responsible one. In a way, I'm his keeper. He doesn't really understand what happened, but I decided on his behalf, like I always do, and very nearly killed his friends.
Does the Hulk have any thoughts about Lilith?
He finds her... There's some... attraction.
The Hulk has the hots for my mother?
Yes, but he remembers she tried to hurt his friends. That makes him angry. And for the Hulk, anger always wins out.
I had questions about the Avengers.
Go ahead.
What...
The way Tony tells it, they spend so much time stopping the Hulk from destroying. But really, they need Bruce Banner. Yes.
And what is...
I plan ahead.
What do you think...
Before all this? And Thor?
Thanks, Bruce.
Thank you, Hunter. It took me far too long to find my place. I'm glad it was here.
Hunter, we need to talk in the forge immediately.
And it was glowing this way when you walked in here?
Yes, It's like something flipped it on. As if it's preparing for the midnight sun.
I think that's precisely what it's doing.
It knows its owner is coming back to pick it up, and it wants to look good.
Yes, that's an excellent way to put it.
I know a thing or two about magic artifacts, especially if they're swords.
So I have observed. Perhaps when we take a breather, you can explain to me exactly how your portal spell works. It appears to be quite effective.
You want to talk shop? You got it. But watch yourself. I might end up becoming the Sorcerer Supreme one of these days.
I don't feel threatened. In fact, nothing would make me happier.
Aww.
Our time has almost run out, Hunter. If we're ever going to find out what this God Killer can do, Tony and I need to start researching it now.
I know you and Tony
is too grim to consider.
All right, then let us find out what this God Killer is all about.
Excellent. You know what to do at the anvil. Please get us started, Hunter. Are there any curses I should be aware of? This, an excellent find. This lock is complex. How's it going, boss? This is some of my best work. Brought me the good stuff. Sometimes, I even impress myself.
Alright, that's enough for the night.
I'm happy to help, Hunter.
But yeah. Everyone who came to watch or is watching the VOD, thanks for watching. You really are all stars. I've been Tiv, and I'm signing out.